Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new here, I am Gwen. I'm a 67-year-old woman of transgender experience, currently documenting the rest of my transition and making all different kinds of content. And everyone here is welcome. So I picked up some new subscribers this week, so it was nice that you subscribed and you have joined my channel. Hopefully I'll keep you guys interested. Let's see, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I hope the start of your week has been going well. Let's see, for myself, it's been an interesting week. For those of you that have been following me for the past couple of weeks, you know that our one whippet dog, Rocco, has been in poor health, and he went back to the cardiologist last Tuesday, I think it was, either Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was last Wednesday. And she gave him new meds. No, she kept the meds the same. She says, just keep doing what you're doing. He's shown improvement. He's pretty much back to his old self. The one thing that has changed that we have to address, and the cardiologist says we have some options for that. He doesn't want to eat. So when we offer him food, he just turns his nose up and walks away, or just stands there. He's drinking, he's getting up and walking around, he's his normal self. He just shows no interest in food. Unfortunately, that's the side effect of 2 of the meds that he's on. So my wife yesterday was talking to one of the doctors, I don't know if it was a cardiologist or not, that they're going to give him, I guess you want to call it, it's a medication. It's only temporary that will encourage him to eat, so we can maybe get some weight back on him. In the meantime, what we've been doing is we have plastic syringes. They're 20 cc's, 20 milliliter, 20 cc's. And we've been taking, he doesn't get kibble. I actually cook up chicken that has been quartered. Cook up chicken quarters and rice and veggies. And all 3 dogs actually get it with their meals, so we actually feed them less kibble. And so I take some of that and puree it to a liquid state, and we then give them syringefuls, multiple syringefuls of liquefied food. He will take it, and he'll swallow it, and he'll eat it, and everything like that. He just on his own will not go to his dog dish and eat food. So, but other than that, he's doing really, really good. The other bit of good news was last Monday, week ago yesterday, I'd gone for electrolysis. I can't remember if I mentioned this last week or not, but anyways, I was talking to the owner of the electrolysis salon, who also happens to be a transgender woman, and she remarked to me that she had had hair transplant surgery. I'm like, oh, that's really wonderful. She says she had it in May, and she mentioned the place that she had gone to, and I'm like, oh, I had a consult with them, and I really liked what they had to offer, but it was really, really expensive, like 12,000 US dollars, really expensive. So she says, "Well, I had my health care pay for it." Really? Okay. So I thought about it later on, and I had called her on Thursday, left a message, and she called me back. We started talking about it. So she was saying, she goes, "Well, I had to submit a, was it medical letter of necessity." I'm like, "Okay." She goes, "So I went to my endocrinologist, and the endocrinologist says, well, you know, she's been on hormones. I think she said 4 years or 6 years, 6 years, I think it was, and there's no more hair growth or hair coming back in or being restored from being on hormones." She goes, "And then I had to go to my therapist and get a letter stating that yes, I am transgender, I have gender dysphoria, and having a hair transplant would help relieve dysphoria." She goes, "And I submitted it all, and they paid for the entire surgery." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." She goes, "The only thing they did not pay for was there's special shampoo and conditioner that she has to use for I don't know how many months after the hair transplant surgery." And she goes, "That I had to pay for out of pocket. Other than that," she says, they paid for everything else." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Well, as far as the medical letters of necessity, I've been through that. I've had to do the same thing for when I had my face done, when I had my bottom surgery, for when I'm my upcoming surgery for my breast. So I'm like, this is not a big deal. I can do this. So I reached out to the place that I had the consult with. I have yet to hear back from them. So we'll have to wait and see. Mostly, let's see if I can get my head tilted down. I would like maybe here to be lowered a little bit. Not much, like maybe a half inch. So, you know, my hairline's a little bit lower than what it is. I mean, it's high enough as it is. I like it just a little bit lower. Kind of also will make my face a little bit smaller. For those of you that have sorry, been around for a while, that you know that, like, when I have my wigs on, it's I usually have somewhat of a bang. It hides my high forehead. So, you know, in having that little extra half inch could mean a lot. But anyways, so we're looking into that. On Sunday, my daughter and myself, it was supposed to be my wife, but she decided to stay home with Rocco. But it was my daughter and myself went to Pride Picnic. And we went with a very old friend of my wife's. So we're looking forward to that. So we had set up our little area with folding chairs, and I brought food and he brought food, and we were just kind of sitting there chilling. And probably, what, 50, 75, probably 75 feet away was this big covered pavilion where they had speakers set up, and they were going to have a drag show there. Let's see what else. They had a DJ that was setting up, and they had some politicians that were coming in and speaking. So whatever. So it hadn't started yet, but and they had some picnic tables on the inside of the pavilion, so people can sit there if they wanted to. I just kind of sit there, and I see this one gal standing there in one of the entrances to the pavilion, and I'm like, gosh, she looks familiar. And I looked again, I'm like, oh, it was my younger sister. Oh my God, it was so awesome to see her. And I'm like, and she sees me, and I go running up to her. I'm like, I didn't know you were here. She goes, well, I was looking for you. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, she was there with her two neighbors. Um, her neighbors watch her dog when she goes to see my niece or whatever. So those two guys were there with her, and I guess they said that, or they told me that they got there, and she's like, I gotta find my sister, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I invite them to come join us. So there was 6 of us. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 of us. And we were having a wonderful time. It was just a gorgeous day out. It wasn't under the shade, well, under the leaves of the trees, so it was shaded, so it wasn't awful hot. There was a tiny little bit of a breeze, but not an awful lot. So, but it was generally really nice, and we just all just sat there and talked and had a wonderful time. And then, eventually my sister and her neighbors got up and they walked down to. Well, they had vendors set up, and they were having a raffle auction and things like that. And the friend that we were with, he ran into 2 guys that he knows, so they joined us. And then my sister and her neighbors come back, and so there was 8 of us sitting around. We just had a really wonderful time. It was an amazing day, and it was like so exciting. I think it was right before 5 o'clock. It started at noon, right before 5 o'clock. My daughter and I left, mostly because it's close to an hour ride home for us. So, and it was starting to wind down, which was fine. So, all in all, it was absolutely wonderful day. Let's see, coming up this week, tomorrow, I have actually a trans friend of mine. I haven't seen her in a year and a half, almost a year and a half. And we're getting together for coffee, just for a little while. And then I have to go up to the city. I have to meet with the plastic surgeon for my pre-surgical visit, for my up-and-coming surgery. And then I get done with him, and it's literally the building next door. I have to go there for my pre-surgical evaluation that will take place at the my surgery will be at the hospital, but this is part of the hospital off-site, and they do the pre-surgical evaluations, typical stuff I've been through. How do you tolerate anesthesia and all this other stuff. But anyways, so that's tomorrow. And then Thursday, the gal that runs the transgender healthcare support, it's not so much a support group at the medical center. It's more they're trying to expand transgender healthcare, make it more available and accessible to the general public. She's a, I'm not say trained. She's a doctor. She's actually a psychologist, child psychologist, and so she runs the group. Well, anyways, they're having pretty much Pride celebration. Is they're handing out pronouns and cookies. So they have a big table set up, and they have badges, pronoun badges. She, her, him, his, they, them, and cookies that are decorated and have pride on them, or pride flags and pride and all this other stuff. Well, I had signed up, and the 2 of us are going to be manning the table Thursday for I think 7:30 to 9:30 at the medical center. So that's going to be nice. I have to drive into the city, not a big deal. But this gal, this doctor, she's really sweet. She's wonderful gal. I enjoy spending time with her. So that'll be a lot of fun. Saturday, we go get her hair cut, and poof, we're already into next week. I don't really have any big plans going on for the weekend. Couple things. I was planning on recording outside today, but you can't see it. We just had over this way, because there's a window over here. We just had one heck of a thunderstorm come through probably 20 minutes ago. And as I'm standing here right now looking out the window, I see another set of storm clouds moving in, so we're probably going to get some more rain. There is a severe thunderstorm warning up for this area until 6 o'clock. There was one yesterday, and a couple of areas not anywhere near here, probably 30 miles away. The Weather Service is investigating possible touchdown of tornado. I had to run to Walmart yesterday real quick, mostly to get some special canned dog food for Rocco, and I got caught in one of the bad thunderstorms. I'm in my car, but I'm in the thunderstorm. I'm parked in the parking lot, and it rained excessively hard for 20 minutes straight. Oh my God. I think some photos that I saw on Facebook that some areas, and I think that the area I was in was part of that, got 3 inches of rain. I know what that's like. We had that happen here last month, and it's a mess. But anyways, so one, I didn't record outside, so I'm inside today, and I know my friend Kim in Texas is going to ask me why you cannot see my shoes, because I don't have any on, because I'm inside. So I don't have any shoes on. If I was outside, I would have had shoes on. Another reason why I'm also recording inside today is because my microphone that's hooked to my PC is so much better than the wireless. Actually, one of my new subscribers and viewers, she says she likes my videos. She's like, the sound is too low. And just by chance, because I do have Amazon Prime, and today is one of Amazon's Prime deal days, I have ordered, it won't be here until a week from tomorrow. Yeah, a week from tomorrow. I have ordered a better wireless microphone that I can hook to my phone that hopefully will resolve a lot of sound issues when I'm outside. So I'm going to try this one, and this new one, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully next week it'll be nice. I can be outside. Well, actually next Tuesday I won't have it yet. Oh, golly. It will be in 2 weeks. That'll be better. Which then I can tell you all about my trip to see my surgeon. They did my bottom surgery. It's my 6-month follow-up. And the friend that we were with on Sunday, he's going to be going with me. More so because the area where my bottom surgeon is a very big LGBTQ community. So he's really kind of looking forward to that. But that's in 2 weeks. I'll be back and we can talk about it. Try my new microphone out then. We'll see. Maybe it'll be nice out and I can be outside. So, oh golly. I guess that's it. I've kind of rambled on long enough. I hope it didn't bore anyone. So, as always, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions of things you would like me to talk about, please in the comments section below. For those of you that are new here, I respond to all comments. those of you that have been around long enough, you know that I respond to all comments. So, as always, like, share, subscribe. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. This is the reason why I put the time and effort in to record every week, even though sometimes it may be very boring. But still, you guys mean an awful lot to me, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. So with that, I hope everyone has a really awesome and fantastic weekend. Stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you all right here, next Tuesday. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye.